So I did thank everyone while I was muted. So just take my word for it, okay? Deal? Deal? But thank you, Anonymous, for the 10 gifted subs. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I'm glad in honor of America's least favorite competition ever, you've decided to contribute to the Wurtenberger Lopez Fund. So thank you. Thank you, Lore McBee, for the Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you, Shay, for the 21 months. DD for the 20. Mountain Doofus for the 21. What's 9 plus 10? Nice one. And Mike for the 21. My volume's low. All right, 1 second. All right, how we doing now? How we doing now? Way too loud? Way too loud, or is this okay? I think this might be a little bit bass boosted. I might have to lower it. Okay, all right. Where to start? First of all, yeah, I think it's a little too high. I'm gonna turn it a little lower. But I listened to a bit of the live feed update today. I don't really know where we stand. Here's what I do know. Keanu's going to win this blockbuster unless he's just weirdly terrible at this. It is it is the most inequitable comp Big Brother designs. It's way too big of a wingspan. When the whole thing is reaching over a fence to drop the ball, that's a massive advantage on top of the fact that he's going to be the fastest. He has the biggest legs. He's the most athletic. There's stairs. Like, that's not going to be competitive. What is it? How do we know? It's that comp where you jump into the ball pit, grab the balls, and then drop the balls into the tube from a ledge. Do you think he can reach it like Matt did? I doubt he has Matt's wingspan, but he clearly has the longest wingspan of any of them. There's always the possibility that he's just bad at it, but, like, why would he be? He's been good at everything this season. He doesn't even, he keeps his cool under pressure, like...
Like, y'all, we've both been in this pit. It is so hard to, like, just navigate that. Like, how, it felt like the ocean.
Well, I think this one's easier, and correct me if I'm wrong, this ball pit is easier to find the things because they want you to find the things.
Because they're different shapes, too, I think.
Yeah. Like,
I think my balls for the second double were different colors.
Well, mine was hard because it was only 3 items in the entire ball pit.
These, it looks like there's a lot of balls, but still. Oh, also, the fact that there's styrofoam in this one instead of just balls or Orbeez should make it theoretically a little bit easier for, like, the girls, but...
It should make it easier. Here's the thing.
Will it make an impact? I don't know.
Kelly and Lauren just have less margin for error. They can't screw up. You know what I mean? Alex and Raven almost beat Josh, but but Josh is bad at comps, guys. I think nowadays Josh would be better, but, like, Josh in 19 was not a threat. Like, he wasn't... The advantage in this comp is from the wingspan and the reach and the athleticism. When you put both those things together, it's like, shit, how do you beat that guy? Kelly's going to fall at least twice. Kelly's going to jump in the tube. Where'd the vote between Kelly and Lauren leave off? I have to... If they don't vote out Lauren, that'd be crazy. I mean, why... They're voting out Kelly? It should be 3-1 voting to evict Lauren. I don't know why they wouldn't do that, but... It's a tie and Vinny votes Kelly. Why would it be a tie? Is Morgan going to vote with Vince? I assume. Lauren goes if Kelly wins? Or Lauren goes if Keanu wins, you're saying? So people just don't know, genuinely? If Kelly wins, tie. If Kelly wins, Keanu goes out in a tie. And if Keanu wins, Lauren goes. If Lauren wins, Kelly goes. So you're saying Kelly gets evicted over Keanu? That would be so fucking dumb of them. Who do you think is the better player between... I didn't even finish the sentence, but I know this is about to be a ridiculous question. Who do you think is a better player between yourself and Ashley? Myself, personally. And I think Ashley's probably one of the better players this season. I think Morgan's better than her, Rachel's better than her, and then it's probably no one else. But, like, I think you have to understand how perception works. Like, On the outside, we think Ashley's playing a pretty good game. On the inside, everyone thinks she's the most useless player of all time, including Zingbot, which is why she's still there. You know what I mean? Like, it's, you have to put that in perspective of, like, Bowie Jane's playing a really nice, subtle game where she's never in danger. It's because no one's going to vote for Bowie Jane and no one cares about her being there. You know what I mean? Which sounds harsh, but, like, I think you have to understand that, like, we know Ashley's a slightly better player than the house guests, and that will manifest in a jury vote that she won't get. Ashley knows how to talk, though. She could sway people. I mean, look, I wouldn't put anything past this cast, but, like, those speeches tend to not matter. But this cast is a little wacky. Do you agree that Terran is one of the worst casts of all time, strategically? I think it is the worst. I don't think it's close. I can't speak to Big Brother 5 or Big Brother, 9. There's a couple seasons that I'm not, like, an expert on in terms of everyone's strategic competence, but I think the only players who I would say are above average, I think Morgan is slightly above average. I think Rachel obviously is good, and then that's it. Like, I think Ashley could be like a first boot on a lot of seasons. You know what I mean? She was very close to being first boot on this season. Keanu and Kelly should be first boots every season. Lauren can't talk to people. Ava doesn't play. Will didn't really play. Zach didn't use a power on himself. Do I have to talk about Riley? Kat did nothing. Amy is one of the worst players of all time. Legitimately, when I do my player rankings at the end of the season and have Jimmy third, y'all are going to be pissed. Genuinely, you're going to be pissed. And I'm going to be like, what? Shit. Here's my thing. Does Zay crack the top 10 in my player rankings? You're damn right he will. He will. Like, I firmly in my bones believe Zay's better than Amy. Right? Like, he just is. What do you want me to do?
He just woke up, y'all. He just woke up.
I'm just saying, Zay...
He's a little sleepy still.
Here's the thing. If they had, like, a Jody Cameron night 1 eviction, that person would be top 5. As, like, a what if. Like, this random player who I've seen nothing of probably would be top 5. Like, I would, like, genuinely think, like, it can't be worse than these people, right? Hope Ava's gone tonight, too. It feels almost impossible for Ava to go, right?
Well, it's a double. Forgot.
Strong competitors, though, this season? Yes and no. Like, when you have so many competitions, someone has to win some of them. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that everyone has so many comp wins is more a result of how many comps there are. But, like, Keanu's a good competitor. Morgan's a good competitor. Lauren's a pretty good competitor. Vince is pretty solid. This is a decent group. I still think all these people get smoked by Jag. All these people get smoked by Heisem. All these people get smoked by Michael. Like, I don't think Keanu is, like, a top 3 to 5 comp beast ever. Like, I don't think he's great. Episode just started. I'm not going to be paying attention for, like, the first hour, guys. I'm basically just waiting for the blockbuster. Does this season immediately suck if Morgan or Vince leaves? Guys, if the season falls off at this point, that's respectable. Like, what do you mean it took until the final 5 for the season to die? Most seasons die at the final 9. Yeah. See you, Endo.
Okay, babe. Where's the 2 left?
I think it's fine. People saying there was no entertainment value left after Rachel have obviously been shown to be overreacting. I don't think that was the main criticism. I don't think that was the criticism. Yeah, we're going live on Patreon after, Katie. I think the major criticism was, like, how bullshit it was that Rachel was removed in that way. And it was just unfair. I think a lot of people were saying the season's, like, over now, which I said that too, and I meant it. I still mean it. Like, I still think the season's been a joke since it's left. But, Morgan and Vince have given us stuff to talk about. Whether it has anything to do with Big Brother or the game, I don't know. They keep saying they need a shield. There are 6 people left. Yeah, this is when you get rid of your shields. Final 8 and 7. I was a shield. Final 8, gone. Cam was a shield. Final 9, gone. Blue was a shield, gone, Ashley going off on production for their dumb twist was great today. I don't blame her. Like, I think people get annoyed when people complain in the house. It's like, it's a bad look. It's like, no, but this is your actual life. Like, it's such an consuming experience that, like, I whined a lot in the house about this kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, Ben, I think people are just venting, to be honest. But, I do agree. It's been much more interesting than I anticipated. I just, it does frustrate me, though, how, like, they just gave Keanu the past two blockbusters. And, like, I've never been a proponent of it's rigged. I'm still not a proponent of it's rigged. But, like, why are we pulling the most inequitable double eviction veto for a blockbuster? Like, why are the last two blockbusters that Keanu's in the two most physical of the season? Like, it wouldn't be a reach to be like, guys, come on. Like, seriously. Are the blockbusters planned ahead of time? I don't know. I think the thing about a blockbuster is they're so easy to set up, whereas, like, a veto, the HOH happens on Thursday, so you don't even know who they want to win a veto, so I think those are much more difficult to, like, organize, and even HOH comps, like, generally they tend to be more equitable, and even when they're not, multiple people can win them. Blockbusters, it's very obvious what they want to happen, and they're easier to design. Like, I don't know. Matt went off height alone, yeah. I think Keanu is going to be able to shoot from, like, half the distance of Lauren and Kelly, so, like, that's just a big advantage. They could have done the ball one that Cedric, yeah, no. Also, why are we repeating competitions? Like, there's a comp team that, like, works around the clock. Like,
They're probably underpaid, honestly.
I'm sure, like, the underlings, but the main guy, I'm sure, is paid well.
You think so?
Well
I think
enough.
If I were the game guy and I wasn't getting paid well, I'd be like, fuck you. You're getting the same comps as always, you know?
But we have no reason to think that, right?
I'm making up stuff.
Yeah. When do we think the blockbuster will be on TV tonight? I would guess probably, like, same as usual, 30 minutes in. Preferred outcome for the two boots tonight? Kelly Ava? Kelly Ava.
I would say what
Lauren's at least a real player. Kelly and Ava aren't.
Yep. Babe, also, they have no idea it's a double.
I don't know how they could think it's not a double. Like,
They have no idea. They're thinking they're gonna have another mastermind thing tomorrow.
yeah.
And another one, like, through the weekend, something like that.
Well, they know now because they're gonna start the vote early. Oh no, they won't because it's a 2-hour episode.
They won't.
This might actually throw them off.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
I'd love if they brought back the BB21 double eviction comp. Which one's that? Last year, the one that Chemo won was pretty good. For us, we knew it was going to be a double because, like, we did our vote at, like, 5:15 instead of 5:30. And it was like, uh-oh. We have somewhere to be, huh? The one Chemo was, like, Path to Power. Yeah, it was like a smaller Path to Power, basically. The puzzle, they hit the ball to score. How about we bring back the Ian double eviction veto? It's a classic. I think they did that somewhat recently, right? I want Lauren to go home just to see Vince have another meltdown. I want Lauren to stay so the storyline continues. But, like...
No, because Lauren would go after Morgan.
Shit, let her. Like, if Lauren wins HOH, she can't vote Morgan out. I think at this stage of the game, your op winning HOH is actually kind of a good thing. Because the people off the block have so much power, and Lauren's not going to have a ton of numbers. She'll have maybe Ava. But it's just like Kelly has nothing to give. Lauren doesn't have much to give, but just Lauren at least is a real player. I guess that's the difference. Can we talk about Ava's thing yesterday. What the hell was that? That was so embarrassing. That gave me the cringe that I think a lot of people got from Jimmy. Because at least Jimmy like was kind of like that in the house. Like Jimmy was insane. Ava like and no wonder she's so tired. Like she goes in the DR and like is given the performance of a lifetime. As tired as Blockbuster is, I gotta say we still have no idea who's going. It just depends on what you watch Big Brother for. I think there's a lot of benefits to the Blockbuster. I don't think there's any benefits to the Blockbuster at the final 7. I think it's just too much. But I hear you.
Does this not kind of look like the Avril Lavigne cover? You know where she's like in the crowd. I think it's for Complicated.
Damn, why is that guy staring at you?
Literally.
He looks like the guy who voices Mr. Krabs.
He does.
Or Kurt Caldwell. Ava had such a steep drop off from how much she was liked earlier in the season. I will say, I was off the train early. I was an early hater. Was Cameron the biggest clip farmer of BB25? That's an interesting question.
He was.
Yeah.
Remember how he would get up on the table and just like he would do stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this has nothing to do with you. Why are you clapping?
Well, Blue is there too, though.
Oh, you're right.
It's got to be Blue, but I think Cameron's a close second. Cameron was just better at it than Blue. What Blue did was similar to I think what Kelly was trying to do this season, where it was just like failed attempts at making TV. Who do you think wins AFP? Keanu, and it's not close. It's gonna be like a historic margin. Be the second biggest margin since Donnie. I think Kelly might just be weird, which is fine. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Kelly's the worst. I just think like what she's said about Rachel and her kids and stuff is pretty bad. But you know, look, I think the thing about like Kelly is just like she probably has her people. I just think a lot of people wouldn't like her. She's offbeat, you know. You could definitely argue good casting though. I think Kelly's bad casting, but you know, she gives something. You know, Lauren seems like a nice person. I think some people would say like, "Damn, at least be mean. Give us something to talk about." But I don't like watching mean people.
He said, if Kelly wins, I know I have her vote.
Against Lauren, no, he's screwed. Yeah, he's stupid.
Yeah.
Lauren is low-key mean girl to her and Kelly and Ava. I think that's strong, calling Lauren a mean girl. Like, am I mean? Is America mean for calling out Mimi's salad? Like, you know, I think you have to be relative. Like, compare Lauren to Ava, Kelly, and Catherine. You're in a group talking shit. Like, it's okay to say something. It's just, I think there's crazy levels to this, you know? I'll look into it, Katie. Sounds cool. Whoever ate me cold steak is literally Satan, America's unfavorite player. So that would be Jag and Matt. We could have a final 5 of women if they were thinking like that. It is a fun journey throughout the season how Kelly's become the ultimate girl's girl. How'd we get here? Kelly's only protecting the girlies. Like, what a journey. I was forced to is so pathetic. Morgan's crazy for saying anyone else isn't a girl's girl. Just saying anything about girls' girl is crazy. It's just such a bad idea. The number one girls this season were Amy and Catherine preseason. You know what I mean? I just don't want people to delude themselves into thinking that Morgan's like a very good player. I think she's like pretty bad. Like I think she's above average because like I think people forget how bad most Big Brother players are. Like most are terrible. But like I think Morgan's game would be most comparable. Not it really has nothing in common with this player, but like in terms of ranking wise, I think Taylor is probably the most comparable winner I could think of. I think Morgan has to clear like Jag in that tier of like the really passive winners and like the twist winners and stuff like that. But I don't think she passes anyone else. Like Lisa is better than Morgan, you know? Drew is much better than Morgan. Steve is much better than Morgan. She'd be like 18, 19, something like that. I think Morgan and Josh would be interesting. I'd probably pick Morgan, but what do you think of the Morgan Vanessa comparisons? I understand why people are saying it. I think there's some things in common, but like Vanessa was a much better player, and Vanessa was crazier. Like Vanessa was way more paranoid and insane, crying than Morgan, which is insane. But yeah, Morgan would have a hard time cracking bottom 10. Yeah, I think she'd probably be like the ninth worst winner. Like she wouldn't be bottom, but she would, you know. Vanessa is the best player to never win. I don't think that's a hot take. I mean, it's Vanessa or Danielle Reyes or Tiffany or yeah. There's like a decent like Eric Stein. There's like a list of people, but I don't think there's any clear standouts as like oh they're clearly the best to never win. I think Vanessa is a fine opinion. Has America got her clues ready for the unlocked guest? I'll be honest, we are trying to confirm the unlocked guest. We've had people like sign up and drop off, and we're trying to figure it out. Paul being the best to never win. I think for me, it's Tyler. I think Tyler's the best to never win, and the reason is Tyler just played, in my opinion, one of the best winning games of all time and lost, and then gave up the next season he was on and still made it 6th or 7th. I think Tyler's game in 20 was just a lot better than Vanessa's in 17, but you know, I think it's Tyler is my pick, but Vanessa's probably second. My bad. Victoria should be the guest. It's a great idea. What do you think? Guest for our podcast, Victoria? She's perfect. She said she hasn't watched the season. I'm like, okay. We need a fresh perspective. James Gunn is the unlocked guest is a big get. Is he though? Because like, I mean, look, he's a big deal in Hollywood, obviously, but like, in terms of like TV appearances, how big of a deal is getting James Gunn? It's not even rhetorical. I just don't know. Like, I mean, James Gunn is also chronically online, so I get it. Are people chill with him now? I know he had some like really problematic tweets in the past, and I always thought it was like I'm not a big fan of holding people's tweets against them 15 years in the past when they've clearly shown growth or whatever. But I just don't remember the details. It's fine. He apologized for those. Well, Mountain Doofus said it was fine, y'all. So, all right. Yeah, no, I'm down. People can change. I'm just asking you, Desi. Like I don't know what. like being a big director. In my head, James Gunn isn't like a Scorsese kind of guy, or like, you know, Tarantino. But maybe he is nowadays, right? If you were at the live action Scooby Doo movies, yeah. Do you guys think they would ask Ava back? I've got like a surreptitious, sneaky chill down my spine. Maybe to host a comp. Yeah, it feels like they love players who have like crazy quirks. I'm gonna do a stream soon that's like ranking every BB27 player as a potential winner. Like where would they place amongst winners? Keanu would be the worst winner, much worse than Evil Dick in my opinion. I would still rank him above Evil Dick because fuck that guy, but like I think he would be the worst winner. Ava would be the worst as well. Ashley would be like Jordan tier. Um, Vince would be Vince would be the worst, I think. Morgan would be like 18th.
Win equity? Does he win against anybody?
Kelly, right? Even Kelly, I think he loses. He could beat Ashley, maybe. Who would be worse, Kelly or Keanu? I think Kelly would be worse because, I mean, it's kind of hard to say. I don't know. I think Kelly would be worse because she could win comps less reliably than Keanu.
They're making him seem like just the scrawny, like scrawny weak. Yeah.
I'm surprised they made this episode. I'm surprised they did the veto meeting last episode.
They
Like,
wouldn't have time to talk about how bad his legs look.
I know, like, it feels like this is like filler on a big episode.
Was scrapped from a mock.
I think Kelly has started to kind of get the game, where Keanu's actively learning the game. Has fought learning the game. I think Kelly is worse than Keanu, because Kelly is so bad socially. And Keanu's pretty, I mean, they're both terrible. I literally think it's just because Keanu's better at comps. Keanu's better at comps and understands the concept of BB strategy. He doesn't know what to do, but he knows what, like, big picture you should do. Episode is 2 hours to accommodate all the unlocked teasers. Yeah. Where would Quinn rank in terms of players on this cast? I'm glad you asked. Are we talking Quinn Martin or Quinn Fabray? Are they going to give Keanu credit for Morgan and Ashley wanting to evict Lauren? The winners that is kicking in. Quinn Martin, okay. I think Quinn would be the third best player on this cast, behind Rachel and Morgan. And him and Morgan is very close. I think you could argue Quinn over Morgan, like. But I think you have to give Morgan the nod, probably. But like Morgan was like a main proponent in getting rid of Jimmy, which is exactly what Quinn did. But Quinn had to go against like Chelsea. Morgan's got no one. I'd argue Ashley over Quinn. I wouldn't. I think Ashley is pretty overrated. I think it's really easy to play the game when like no one perceives you as anything, which is like kind of rough for Ashley. But like, you know, she's fine though. I think she's an average player, slightly above average maybe. No, I would say average. I think Ashley's pretty underrated. I think she's one of those people who has consistently been underrated, and now people are overrating her to compensate. You know what I mean? Like throughout the season, people have been shitting on her too much, and now the pendulum swung just a little bit too far the other way. You know what I mean? Ashley's far better than Quinn. Are we joking right now? I just don't think so. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. it's like Ashley's never had an HOH. We don't know what she would have done. And like the thing is, does Ashley have any win equity, guys? It's just it's just like you gotta think about like just her being in there and having good reads means nothing if she can't win and she's being dragged along. And we'll see if that's what's happening with her. We don't know yet. Ashley wouldn't put her ally on the block like Quinn. You don't think so? I don't know. She's had a pretty level head most of the game. I wouldn't expect her to, but Quinn's HOHs aren't the best evidence to present. He could win comps. That's valuable. Ashley's pretty terrible at comps. I'd like to rewatch that week 1 veto. The comp factor is a huge problem. She only has the likability win equity. Half the house hates her. That's the thing I can't get over with Ashley versus Quinn. And maybe you could list as a lot of reasons to why people hate Ashley that are not her fault, and that's a different conversation. But like, Quinn was like beloved in the house. Tucker hated him. Leah hated him. Joseph had his moments, right? But like when he got evicted, everyone was very sad, and you know, his social game was very good. Ashley, for better or worse, like half the house just hated her. Who is loved in this house? But like I'm comparing her to someone from a previous season, not compared to people on this season. If I'm comparing her to 27ers, I think she's the 3rd best player. I think she's literally number 3, maybe 4 after Zay. I'm kidding. Only the people are really close to her liked her. Yeah, it's kind of like Izzy, right? Izzy's social game was kind of terrible, but the people who liked Izzy loved Izzy. I loved Izzy. I was Jared and Suri. I loved Izzy. Felicia loved Izzy, you know? It's like some people are really good at like playing to their base. Like Trump. Let's get political. Does anyone dislike Lauren in the house? I mean, Morgan, but not really due to anything Lauren did. I think a lot of people like look down on Lauren, but like I don't think anyone actually dislikes her like that. Even Morgan, you know. Probably Survivor Desi, but you know. I'm just making the point about the social game. I think Quinn has a genuinely very good social game. And I think Ashley's is just kind of one of those hit or miss because she's so blunt. Morgan dislike is game related and not as a person. I disagree with that. I think it's personal, but I think it's personal about Vince and Zach, not about Lauren. You know what I mean? I don't think it's game related. Did you see Keanu saying Lauren was flirting with him and Vince by stretching in front of them? That's just... There has been a little bit of sexism towards Lauren, basically. At least earlier in the season, there was a bit of it going on. But Keanu's a guy, y'all. Like, I don't... I don't know what you expect. I don't think people hate Ashley per se. Some people do. I mean, Kelly doesn't like her. Ava really doesn't like her. Vince actively hates her. Zach hated her. There's a lot. Will you ever grow a beard? I don't think I can.
This is too much.
What do you mean?
This is like the 5th, like...
But this was actually a good representation of what the week was. Oh my god.
Oh.
That's so funny. I don't know what that is, Andrew. I don't think that's a fair statement, Lex. She won't talk to half the house, like...
Do you hear her?
Yeah. She's so dramatic. I'm not clicking Twitter links, H2O. No, Keanu's just the worst, but you know. This is a big personal game information talk. Felicia and Angela are chatting. Yeah, it is BB-22. I forgot where I heard Untouchables a lot. That looked like a sponsor, the way I held up the logo. I wish. I wish I could promote alcohol to my young viewers. Join Model Morgue's Discord. I feel like I'd be shunned. Personal game information. I love Christmas's impact on PB Lexicon. People hate to say it because Christmas is like the worst person ever and Davon's awesome, but like Davon was wrong in that argument. The problem is you lose the leverage when you're like microaggression-y and macroaggression-y in that argument, which Christmas was. Like
This is cinema.
this camera angle is so goofy. it's like uh it's like The Shining. Here's Vinny.
Literally tells him like, "Where are you going? Why are you closing the door on me?"
Here's Vinny. I would say Vince is just as bad. Like they both just go at each other. Married couple core. Yo, this is divorced couple core. Like I hope like this is not like a married couple argument. This is like a toxic marriage. I hope y'all didn't grow up in these households.
Damn, if I was a cameraman behind the glass, like cracking up.
I just can't. I want to post a clip from Marriage Story. Be like when Morgan wins HOH. What's
Yeah,
that?
what's the one where like
The
Adam
quote.
Driver and Scarlett Johansson are like yelling at each other?
They're ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh, Lord, do something. I'm so over her.
She tried.
Eh,
Allegedly.
well,
She allegedly spoke to people.
like at all. She's just been.
Oh,
Wait, she's
Vince.
gonna wipe the glass.
Vince, I can't hear you. You have to join me in the shower. He's acting like his game is the only thing that matters. I got Chet piece to see that. Mike just tweeted the Marriage Story pics. Yeah.
Oh, this one Kelly's gonna come in.
Kelly's right. Like, when ridiculous behavior is happening, it's fine to call it out.
Straight up. Nope.
I don't even know if they were being disrespectful, but Kelly's within her right to say that. Like, why not? Kelly's gonna worry about her social game? Like, yeah, that was a good one. They need to ban LSU from Big Brother. That's my opinion. Have we ever had a good LSU house guest? I guess Cliff Hogg was pretty good. But I'd do away with Cliff Hogg if it meant getting rid of the other ones. Casual's gonna hate Morgan after this? Oh, yeah. None of this is gonna fall on Vince.
Will be fine. Like, you know what? Like,
I'm saying just the casuals.
yeah.
And Texas A&M. Texas A&M isn't always bad. Like, MJ was good casting. Haley was good casting. Sometimes it misses. Oh, he was Texas A&M? Gotcha. Infuriating gameplay-wise. Cliff was really good gameplay-wise. His move at the final 5 was, dare I say, optimal. But you could yell at the wall, Vanguard. I'm going to say a crazy statement, okay? Ashley gives DRs like a combination of me and Blue. Thoughts? Like, you could tell she's trying to, like, deliver and perform, but she's not as dramatic as Blue, but it kind of comes off like that. But, like, I was kind of rigid in there. Maybe it's just because she's wearing, like, the same red hoodie I'd wear in there all the time.
It was their alliance that Vince didn't want to be a part of because they roped in Vince and Vince was like working with Rachel, working with Ashley and Pace.
Blockbuster already. All right, I'm closing chat. Well, it can't be right now.
So
We have to do a commercial first.
Yeah,
Oh, it's starting? All right, I'm closing it.
They don't need him.
Oh, I think we're just starting. I think we're going right into it. All right, chat's closed.
Oh my god. Victoria, whenever you can you close that window? You have to stand on the couch. Somebody just get behind you.
Claim the title of Big Brother Blockbuster compies. I feel like you have that set that Lauren's wearing.
The brown one. I have the brown one too. So they already went over the rules for them. This is just the on-camera rules.
So, do you guys think? Chat can't answer. There's gonna be a mastermind reveal, right?
There has to be. I was talking to the girls today outside the game, and they're like, "Do you think it's gonna be a reveal?" I'm like, "There better be a reveal. It would be so lame if they didn't." Also, look what I bought. I went to the post office today.
Yeah. What is it? Is it like stickers?
No, they had coast.
Oh, stamps.
Coast stamps. They were. I guess it's like SpongeBob ones.
It hasn't started for us yet, by the way. Ah, it's cute. I like it. Can I show 'em? There's the.
SpongeBob stamps. For when I need to, I don't know, send stuff, send mail. For my birthday invitations, maybe I'll mail out.
Yeah, I mean, this is like just such an unfair comp, but at least there's no like Suri and Felicia this time,
Come
you know?
on, God.
Like everyone's somewhat capable. You gotta get 4. Okay. the more balls you have to get, the more unfair it is as well. If it's just one, then it's kind of a crapshoot, you know. I think I would have preferred that if it was just one, but it was a much steeper drop. You know what I mean? Like, it was really hard. Keanu could get pretty low and close.
Oh my god.
Yeah, guys, Keanu's not walking. And Keanu's first out.
The trick is, don't look at it. Look, it's one of the.
Lauren's got a lead. That's the thing about this comp. If you're just bad, you're bad.
Just throw it. Next one. Next one.
If Lauren just has, like, the mojo, though, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah, it's both hands.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess with both hands, you make it less likely you're going to accidentally put spin on it. Damn, Keanu can't make it. Lauren's... I think Lauren's going to win. Keanu just can't do it.
He needs to jump off the stairs. Like, he needs to do it slow.
Yeah, he's just too fast. It's weird, because I feel like all season he's been pretty composed. But I think once things start to go bad, you start to panic.
Oh, Lauren got it. Ooh.
Yeah. Good for her.
No, yeah, good for Lauren. Dude.
So this should be 2-2, right? The vote. It should be... Well, Ashley might evict Keanu.
It's two arms, Keanu, and she's going against the she's gotta get strapped.
I wonder at what point they call it, and they're like, this is taking too long. Kelly got one, and... Oh, this is getting a little bit scary, though. If I'm Lauren, I'm freaking out right now.
Come on, Keanu. Come on, Keanu.
Nah,
they're gonna run out of balls eventually. No?
That would be funny. You know they're praying Lauren just makes it.
Yeah.
They do not have contingencies like that. Oh! This is so... I'm so tired watching this.
Come on.
Y'all don't understand how the adrenaline...
Slowly.
He's not even close.
Nah, he doesn't have it.
I wonder when they... Show Lauren. Just never not... Don't show Lauren's shot.
Yeah, she got it there. Right here. Yep. She won. Good for her.
I mean, if Kelly goes here, this is a dream scenario. But I think Ashley's been leaning Keanu, right? I think I just lost $100,000 to America based on our bet.
He didn't get the strategy.
So right now, is it either going to be a 2-2 tie with Vince evicting Kelly, or a 3-1 Keanu eviction? Are the options right now? It's just what Ashley decides to do?
It's gotta be Kelly, right?
It's just Ashley. Ashley's been, you know. I just can't understand getting rid of Kelly here. I understand it's one of Lauren's numbers, but, like... The other thing is, we have to realize that Keanu is not really a comp. Like, he's a comp beast, but, like, he's as vulnerable of a comp beast as we've seen. Like, he's a low-tier comp beast. I think Vince is evicting Lauren if it's a tie. Or not Lauren, Jesus, Kelly. He's not going to vote against Morgan and Ashley to keep Kelly. Like, also, I think Vince might feel like if he keeps Keanu, Keanu might keep him, you know? Especially with a double coming. I don't know if they have a suspicion that a double's coming. They should. But people have been saying they don't. Keanu's also a big target to sit next to. Y'all, you don't bring shields to the final five when they can win comps. Knowing how BB usually works, Morgan's about to be taken out in the double. Yeah, and like it would be kind of her fault. Not like anything crazy she did this week necessarily. Like I think she's done in a very messy way, like good things for her game. But like in the final 6, how many people want Morgan to succeed? Vince, Ashley. She has like 2 of the other 5 people in the set. So there's 6 other people in the final 7. 2 of them like her. Lauren doesn't. Ava doesn't. Kelly doesn't. Like, it's not like she has number. Like Chelsea at this point was invincible. You know what I mean? But if it's Morgan, Vince on the block, who goes home? Probably Morgan. I think they just think Morgan might be a bigger threat. But Ashley would vote to keep her. I don't know. It'd be interesting. I'm curious about this double eviction. It really could be anyone. I don't think anyone's safe. I think Ava's probably the most safe. I think Ashley's pretty safe too. Ashley wins HOH. I hope it's a booth comp. That's the thing about Vince. Like, everyone talks about Vince being like, oh my god, he's Morgan's puppet. Which, like, yeah, sometimes. But he's also, like, at the end of the day, he'll screw over anybody. He's not going to, like, take a stand and stand up to Morgan. But if he has to make a decision in private where no one can yell at him, he'll betray Morgan, sure. Like, he's done it a couple times. And then whine about it, yeah, you know. Kelly said she had a big speech to give if she gets evicted. Oh, it's going to be so funny, Julie rushing her out because of the double eviction. Brenna, it's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the 20 months. What did they post? What did Hamster Watch post? They posted it. What's it? Guys, what's it? I think what the HOH comp is. It's a booth comp. Okay. Good. I mean, that's what it should be. And I think the nice thing is, because we got this comp out of the way for the blockbuster, it can't be a double eviction veto, right? Surely. Surely they don't go back to the AI arena for the veto. Thinking it would benefit Keanu, meanwhile Lauren's way better. What the bleep will be HOH? Could be. Ian's veto could be. I think it's more likely Chemo's. That one's so easy to make, and they've been repeating a lot of comps. All right, let me know when you guys are back from commercial. I'll close chat. Imagine they pull a side roller stair steps and add 3 more tubes. It's like a 45-minute run to the balls. All right, closing chat. Chat is closed.
Hey, Maria smoked me yesterday morning. It's 3 moves.
You got scholars mated?
Yeah.
Is that where you just, like, they got the bishop out and, like, you were just...
I don't know what happened, but it was 3 moves, and I was like, I'm never playing chess as soon as I wake up ever again.
Yeah, that's rough.
I was literally just like, just waking up.
I think the fastest it could be is 4.
It was literally 3.
I think that's... 4, yeah, I think 4, yeah.
I mean? Like,
But that's funny. This is going to be funny. Zoom in on Morgan's face, please. This has to be so tense as house guests. Lauren cannot hide it.
skipping.
I think Ava's popping off. Things have just worked out for Vince this season. Like Rachel just leaving, you know. Kelly winning so many blockbusters. Vince is crying. I think they said they got him, right?
Yeah.
Good for Keanu. Look, it's not... I'm not going to say he did anything good. He's been terrible this week. But, like, if he survives a vote here...
So many dumb moves this week.
He deserves to leave. But Good for him for staying here. He did not watch BB25, huh? He said the battle back from BB20. He said shout out to Scotty. It is poetic that Vince is evicting Kelly at the end of this all, maybe.
Kelly should have been on pre-jury.
She's gonna kill the vibe at the jury house with Rachel and Will. That's awesome. She was on the block for 40 days. Vince having to break a tie is gonna be fun. Hopefully.
I have 750,000 hard feelings.
Why I may or may not be good for your game is funny. He said I weighed out the pros and cons with all of you. Let's see what happens. Good luck, Keanu. I think ending your speech with "it is what it is" so weak. Keanu's so nervous he keeps moving the pillows. Yeah, oh, they're emphasizing that part. They should do Laura and Ava first. Yeah. Do Laura and Ava first, then Morgan, then Ashley. Because the casuals will think Keanu's evicted. You know what I mean? What does Keanu do with an HOH? He targets Lauren, but like, I guess Lauren and Ava. They gotta let Julie say thank you, and then you do your shoutouts. Morgan's bouncing.
Who'd she evict?
She evicted Keanu. All right, Morgan, what are we doing? Okay. We're on the path to a tie.
Can you guys see
Not in there, but you can see her on the.
hear her?
Yeah, you can see her on the TV.
Yeah. Oh, we see her on TV. That's why we're like, oh, you're so beautiful. Like, what?
Also, it's just nice. Lauren,
It's because right there, it looks like you guys can see her.
she's bubbling. I'm telling you, the casuals are gonna be loving Lauren.
Oh my god, it's gonna be a tiebreaker.
The casuals are gonna love Lauren. I think she's gonna get like late game MJ surge. I like the fit. She's so funny.
Oh my god, Vince the Weasel's gonna have to get up and make a choice.
I mean,
Oh
this should be a pretty
my
easy one for him.
Oh my god, Cory, babe, you're so excited.
I'm pumped.
I can tell
This
when
is a
you're,
great.
Like, pumped.
This is a great outcome.
You get like antsy.
This is what I wanted.
I just shot those. Vince goes obviously.
Can he talk to Morgan first?
He's gonna send.
He should evict Kelly.
He should evict Kelly.
He should evict Keanu, I think, but he's gonna evict Kelly. Look up.
deal with any repercussions
Yeah,
after
look
that
up. Don't be a
forward.
coward.
I'm very sorry. I love you both. I vote to evict Kelly.
It's official.
No.
Kelly
All right, we're back. We're back. We're back.
in another house.
Vince and I had a final two. Vince, Adrian, and I had a final three. And Vince, Adrian, and Riley and I had a final four. And he's now had a hand in getting each and every one of us out. He will, for the rest of the game, do what Morgan wants. I love you so much. And please put my water bottle in storage.
Oh my God, Adrian mention. We up.
Bye, guys.
Seventh place is decent for Kelly.
Ashley said hi.
Yeah, Blue, Leah, Kelly. It's kind of, you know, there's something there.
Huh? Do you guys actually believe what they say when they tell us to go all the way out? No, right?
On our season, the only people who did it was like Izzy was just kind of like fuck you to me and Cameron, and then like Mimi called out me, America, and Bowie,
Yeah.
which was like
So.
no one cared about. They don't know it's a double yet, right?
We've got Izzy out for me all season, so. Cam.
I would say me, but who's to say? Oh, it's gonna be fun.
You Alex start to see me. What's wrong? Do my white locust twists and shivers down your spine? Well, you should be terrified.
It's so.
Because my month of mayhem continues
There's
tonight.
so much anxiety.
You may have survived the white
Like, I
locust,
want
but
to
will
throw
you
up.
be able to
I don't know how you did
survive
that. I don't know. Like, I was thinking about
the
this last
whole
night. Like, I
eviction
don't know how you guys
night?
were on that show. On this show. Trauma.
The best double eviction ever. Because it's all about me. The mastermind. But if you think the
Show's so
double
stupid.
eviction marks the end of your mayhem,
Keanu H. Who does he put out?
then you're wrong.
Who would he put out?
Okay, house guests, I can confirm that tonight is indeed double eviction night. And that means one of you inside the house will be evicted before the night is up. I can also tell you that the BB Blockbuster is officially over for the season. Moving forward, the HOH will only nominate 2 house guests for eviction. It also means you will only have the veto competition to save yourself. With that, everyone head to the backyard right now. The head of household competition.
Okay, so let's think about this. We'll have a commercial break, I think, to talk about the options. But like,
Hopefully,
Yeah, but you gotta go over the rules.
Has
Has anyone
well,
ever
what do you
had
think of double
like
eviction
gone
night
on
and
Big
who
Brother
do you
but like
want
never seen any of
following
the
you out the
seasons or
door?
anything?
Man, Julie, at
I
that
mean,
point, I
Callie
almost don't
must
care
brag
who
about it.
follows me out the door. I
Kelly's
couldn't
funny.
get any of them, honestly.
Well, with that exit speech exposing
Whoops.
alliances involving always you and Vince,
Always me and Vince.
it sounds like you kind of wanted him.
That would be nice, yeah. Honestly, 3 times, 6 times on the block, and 3 of them are from the same dude.
Every time he was HOH.
Every time he's HOH, I'm up. Surprise! Expect the unexpected.
Julie's a funny
Why
hype
do you
woman.
think that final 2 with him didn't stick?
I think the final 2 didn't stick because that one time I told him that I was gonna evict him over Keanu. Oops.
Do you regret doing that then?
Nah.
Like you said, you were nominated 6 times, but tonight your ticket was up. Why do you think?
Lauren was just a better competitor, and like I said in my exit speech, Morgan gets what Morgan wants. So, and Morgan wanted me gone.
And not Keanu.
Yeah, she wanted me or Lauren this week. I did not confirm that with her, but like I said, Morgan gets what Morgan wants.
I do like Kelly
You were
DRs, to be
nominated
honest.
6 times. Why do you think your housemates found you to be such a threat?
She volunteered a lot of
I don't
times.
know if it was threat necessarily, but more irritating.
So
I love
you're
this so
taking it
much.
personally then.
Nah, I know I'm irritating.
You volunteered time and time again in the
I
beginning.
did.
Why? What was the strategy?
Mention Tucker.
Strategy, Julie, was a little like quid pro quo-y. I really thought I had the votes that first time, and then it very quickly flipped. Jimmy's, I volunteered because I didn't want Vince going up. And then Lauren's
Yeah, Vince has her vote.
Vince's
Some were. Well, no.
Irritating.
Over time, she got a couple allies.
Do you aim to be irritating? Yes. You think that
I
helped
hate
you
when
in the
people do it
game
on
to be that
purpose.
way?
I made it to jury.
This is a long interview.
But, you know,
Yeah, because we're not even at the second hour yet.
did you
How are they
trust
going to
the
drag this
agent
out?
or trust them most?
I trusted Lauren the most.
Why?
She's like my little sister in there. I'm gonna miss her a lot.
How's she gonna do without you there?
She's gonna do just fine.
What is the best thing you're taking away
No,
from this
they're
experience?
stalling this out because they don't have content for another hour.
So much away from this experience.
Usually the double
They're
evictions in
gonna
the
show us
last
the
35
most
minutes.
important
Thing
stuff.
is mindfulness.
Yes, for sure.
In my daily life, I am go go go.
I think they're already done with the rules. It's a video comp. Like, it's a booth comp. Like, they literally are just trying to fill the hour.
Only have time to sit and think.
It's a fun interview from Kelly.
Also, I learned chess.
There you go. That's a good
The
start.
awkward sounds in the audience is so good.
I beat Keanu last night. Yes, thank you.
Demanding her own applause.
In the event you were the one evicted tonight, your housemates take
Yeah,
two
they'll do an
walks.
unlocked guest, right?
This should be good.
Let's watch
Where are we?
some of them right here.
Okay.
Kelly, this is bittersweet because if you're seeing this, that means I stayed and I'm not here with you. The block party's officially over and I am heartbroken. I'm gonna miss you and I do love you.
Kelly learning chess like America, the Latina connection.
I was really happy to see that you made it.
I don't know about that.
I hope you can understand that I did not think I could beat you in mental competitions. You are an absolute genius. I hope that you will always continue to remind yourself that you are never too much, my girl.
Kelly, I'm
That
really
was
sorry.
nice.
I think you're just such a big question mark in my mind that it becomes dangerous. I have nothing but respect for you, but it made the most sense for my gain right now.
Kelly, I really, really, really hope that you're not seeing this. You were truly like a big sister to me. I can't wait to hang out with you outside of this, and I love you.
Kelly for reindeer games. Slow your roll. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No final thoughts. Just, I'll go back to my irritating self here in a minute.
Do you plan on irritating your fellow jurors?
Yeah, Rachel's gonna get real sick of me in there.
Well, you are now
That's funny.
juror number 3.
Great.
But we will see you back here on finale night someday, September 28th, when you and the rest of the jury crown
September
the
28th,
winner
next
of Big
week?
Brother.
Yeah.
Wow. Kelly, thank you.
Thank you.
She didn't tell Kelly Godspeed. Damn. She overdid it. Yeah, adrenaline's up. She didn't even know she was going to be evicted.
It's time to crown a new head of household who will rise
Okay, so let's talk about
on the
HOH
main
outcomes.
stage
Keanu,
this season.
I assume, puts up Ava and Lauren, and then Morgan would be the back door, right?
Not even Morgan.
I just think, like, why put up Morgan straight up? There's no reason for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
Like
I
Morgan-
They just never experienced the backdoor like that.
And, like, the back door doesn't even do anything because Morgan could still play in the veto, but, like, why... The whole point of the back door post, like, Final 6 is just you could hide that you were targeting them. He could pretend like he wasn't targeting Morgan if she doesn't win the veto. You know what I mean? I guess the risk is then if Vince wins and doesn't use it, then you're cooked. Yeah. You also risk Vince winning and using it on her. Yeah, I think you keep Morgan off the block. I think you put up Lauren and Ava and then backdoor Morgan if you have the opportunity. Ava puts up probably, what, Vince and Morgan? Or Vince Keanu? Lauren puts up probably Morgan Keanu.
Oh no. Do you think she does Keanu Ashley backdoor Morgan? Because she promised Morgan.
I think she puts up Morgan for sure. I think Lauren putting up Morgan and Vince would be very funny. I just don't know if Morgan or Lauren's got that dog in her. Ava may do Vince Keanu. Yeah, Vince Keanu's like not bad noms for Ava. And the thing is, I think like a lot of these people need to bring Vince to the end now. Like Vince is probably the biggest goat for the jury. Does Lauren put up Ashley and Morgan? I don't think anyone puts up Ashley. Maybe just like why?
I hope not.
Like why? You could just. I mean, you could put up Ashley just as like a pawn. Why not? Put up Ashley. Ashley's like Lauren's Ava basically. Just put up Ashley as like a who cares. Booth comps are kind of crapshoots unless you're really bad at them. If you're like solid, it's just kind of good luck. Maybe not. On our season, it was kind of the same people who did well every time. It was like me, Blue, Bowie, Felicia, Cam. Basically, it was like the contenders. Izzy when she was only there for one, but
Big deal days coming October 7th and 8th. Greatness is a deal away.
Kelly was probably the favorite for a booth comp. Yeah, I guess Vince won the last one, right?
But they went to tiebreaker with Kelly.
This Prime Big Deal Days.
Yeah. So Ashley HOH, she puts up, I guess, just Keanu, Lauren, probably, right?
Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth
I don't think
Tear
Ashley's
is
putting
way
up Vince straight
better.
up.
It's no ordinary square.
Who's most likely to get
Ultra
evicted
Soft
right now?
Smooth Tear has
I have
weaving
no
fibers
idea.
that tear so much
I
better
think
than
Lauren's
cotton
probably in some
and
danger
softness.
if Morgan wins,
Let
obviously.
it go with Charmin.
Or Keanu. I think Lauren's in a lot of trouble, actually.
Moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible.
If Morgan's up post veto, she will go. Who's going to put up Morgan, though?
And fewer bowel
I guess a lot of them. Yeah, Morgan could just be cooked right now.
Most
Don't say
patients
that.
achieve remission.
She found out Molly made the cheerleading team. Let's fucking go.
Principal healing of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor.
That's big as a freshman or a sixth grader.
Vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Morgan's going to win her fourth veto. I just want Morgan, Vince, and Lauren to survive this. I want them three and I want Ava. I want Ava gone. I think it's just impossible. I think Ava or Ashley, even Ashley going here would be a shame. I'm rooting for Ashley, but like I wouldn't be devastated. I'd rather see Lauren go than Ashley, but like, you know, I kind of want Morgan, Vince, and Keanu to stay. But if Vince goes here, that's kind of funny and poetic. Even if Morgan, I'm just kind of watching for fun this time. I don't know. I'm not super invested right now. Does anyone nominate Ava, though? I think Ava's a pretty likely pawn for a good amount of people. Not for Lauren, probably not for Ashley. Maybe for Ashley. But Keanu probably puts up Ava. Because why not? Morgan would probably put up Ava. Oh, not the race. Get me out. Alright, I'm closing chat. Good luck. Someone said not a booth comp. Interesting.
Where did you get that it was a booth comp?
Someone said Hamster Watch posted it.
Oh, good. Okay. I didn't see that anywhere.
Hamster Watch has been slipping a little bit this season. Because that could be the HOH after this. You know what I mean? The final 5 HOH.
New head of household. This HOH will have to immediately nominate 2 house guests for eviction. Let's head to the backyard and get things started.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
Hello, house guests.
Oh, is this like you have to roll it and have it stop in the zone?
Free from the threat of eviction, the HOH must now put only 2 house guests on the chopping
Right?
block.
Enjoy, especially if you
Vince, as outgoing HOH, you are not eligible to compete tonight.
Oh, that's.
This
I know
competition
you
is
worry.
called Wretched Reactor.
Come on, Ashley.
Here's how it works. Behind
Ashley?
each of you is a
I want
round
Ashley to win.
stolen
Our
power
first
ore.
HOH. Be
On my
glorious.
go,
I love her.
you will roll
Really?
an ore up your ramp in an attempt to land it on the reactor.
So it's this one, okay.
If you land an ore, you will then go under your bar and retrieve another and repeat.
This is just probably slightly favors the athletic people, but it's not that crazy.
Retrieve another ore. If your ore rolls back to you, you can roll that ore again. The first person to land 5 orbs onto their reactor will become
She
the
pulls
new
off the dark lip
head
so
of
well.
household. Does everyone understand?
Yes.
Good. Then get ready because this competition starts now.
Alright, everyone went too heavy.
Keep going, Ashley.
Yeah, you want to just go pretty
Don't
quick on
look,
this, I
don't
think.
look.
And Keanu's
Go
got
back.
one, maybe? Ooh,
Morgan's got
close.
the right idea. You don't wait. Just keep going.
Yeah.
So what if they wait? What is the point? They have to get on the black square.
I guess the danger is if you underthrow it.
No,
Ashley's got one.
Is the first to land an
How
orb.
many do you need? I assume 3, right?
Morgan has her first orb.
It's softer, Ashley. Yep. Come on, keep
Wait.
going. Ashley's too slow.
I think Morgan cheated, right?
Keanu
What'd she
has
do?
one
You're not allowed to throw an orb before your other one's done.
three. Keanu has two.
They're not gonna copper out on it.
That's missing. Maybe not.
Is it 5?
It's got to be 5.
Four orbs. Lauren
Oh, is
has
it just
one.
whoever has the most after a certain amount of time?
No, I think it's 5.
No, because Julie would have said just the last one. Come on, Morgan. You want Morgan? I do. Let's go.
I think she cheated. Am I crazy?
Probably.
Did
Let's
y'all?
go. Ashley's safe. That's all I'm hearing.
That's insane, though. But did y'all see what I saw?
Inside right now. Nominations will take place in just
They might have been allowed. Well, no, you definitely not allowed because everyone would have just been spamming them, right?
very important decision to make.
I don't think it matters. I think they'll brush it under the rug if they can.
They're not.
But like she threw it while the other one's still moving. Like
Let's go. Comp queen. Dang. It's gonna be Lauren and Ava.
Morgan must nominate two house guests for eviction.
It's gonna be who? Lauren and Ava. Yeah. Right?
Who will be the second
Or would she
house guest
backdoor?
evicted?
No, because everyone's playing. There's no backdoor.
yeah, but you backdoor just to hide who your target is. Like, it wouldn't be.
Oh, this is crazy. Of course she won. Oh, she's talking to Lauren?
So what'd she say?
She's going up.
Yep. Lauren winning the veto would be crazy.
How quick is all that? Were you guys talking? Feels like seconds.
When you live with diabetes, progress is having your coffee like you like it, without an audience.
Sorry, I'm crashing on chat PCC as per usual. Don't mind me.
The Freestyle Libre 3 Plus sensor tracks your glucose in real time, so everyone else doesn't have to.
Here's the thing, like when people are being like just rude in my replies, they know I'm just gonna ban them, right?
Learn more and try for free at freestylelibre.us.
Like it's not like there's like a super high bar they have to reach for me to like feel comfortable banning them. If you're gonna reply and be like, Cory, you're always so fucking negative, you're just gone. Like, like it's like going to a cop and like punching him in the face. Like, you know, like obviously the cop shouldn't retaliate, but like, what do you think's gonna happen? I don't like this comparison of me being like a cop who beats up people. But yeah, I think you follow the analogy, right?
Support whole body health. One a day. Science that matters.
Do you want a dishwasher but only use
Yeah, like, what do you mean free speech absolutists on chat BCC?
salts than hand washing with your dishwasher and Cascade Platinum Plus?
The chat BCC cop.
For you with temperatures up to 140 degrees. Too hot for hands. Some dishwashers even have a sanitizing cycle. Load pots, dishwasher and Cascade Platinum Plus. CBS Mornings is clearly fun.
Big Brother 27 without Cory banning people of chat coming up tomorrow. No, the Twitch chat's is pretty chill.
It's fine. People get too comfortable though.
It's just like
People think that online, like they would never say this stuff to your face. You know what I mean?
it's just like, how do you think this is gonna end?
No, well, people are like chronically online in a sense
Yeah.
that they don't know how to interact in person. They would never say any of this shit to your face. They think it's okay to talk like that to other people. And this is not a democracy on Chat PCC. We run a strict dictatorship, and we will ban whoever we don't want.
Well, there was someone yesterday. Someone yesterday was like, "Why would we be on this platform if Elon Musk's gonna be rude to us?" I'm like, I could not care less whether you're on the platform.
Each other. Like,
And keep your Toyota a Toyota.
Yeah.
You can't change everything you don't like about shopping, but here at Stop and Shop, we're going all out to
It was also. Here's what annoys me about like ChatPC in particular is like I always word things in such a delicate fucking way that like tempers what I actually mean. Like Lauren, I think Morgan was cheating in that comp. I don't know if other people were cheating. They might have been as well. I only saw what I saw. But I was like, yeah, I think she was cheating there. They're not gonna do anything, but I just want to make sure I'm not crazy. And then everyone in the comments is like, Cory, why are you such a fucking piss face? I hate you. It's like, okay, all right, fair enough.
These 4x4s provide the muscle, tech, and durability needed to go anywhere. The Ford Bronco and Bronco Sport.
we didn't do a fit check today. We'll do it tomorrow.
In a
With
new
my walking
life.
around.
Get all these
Yeah,
with
I need like the cute, like,
0 spots on Bronco and
I'm
Bronco
thinking
Sport.
like this looks ugly, but like the cute little houses in the background. You know what I mean? With like the flag and
We got a
like all
warm
that.
start
Yeah.
and then a cool finish. We'll take a look at your forecast.
Looking at what I want to name my fragrance the rest of the
Yeah, what?
my fragrance.
Oh,
Sounds like
yeah.
Facebook. It's not Facebook vibes. It's Twitter vibes. Facebook's its own thing. Who do I want to go tonight? I think Ava,
Let's
but
go,
I think it's
Morgan.
unlikely.
Put two house guests on the chopping block. Let's return to the living room for the live nomination ceremony.
It's very short-lived HOH.
House guests,
Hi. Yes.
I'm gonna
it's
use all
time
of these.
for the
It's
live
not good.
nomination ceremony to begin. So please, everyone, gather in the living room and take a seat.
I know. I'll find out.
That was a long ass commercial.
So what is this? Lauren Ava or Lauren Keanu? Well, this is good though. Morgan doesn't get the HOH room. That's important.
Oh,
What are the odds we come back?
what are the odds of some Vince HOH?
I was gonna say
That always happens.
Please
it feels like we get a Vince HOH after this, right?
front of the living room. It's now time to face your housemates and make your two nominations.
Well, I just want to say that we made the top 6. This is incredible. Amazing. And I love all of you.
Keanu sitting in the nom chairs.
I'm excited to see where this game goes, but Keanu and Lauren are my nominations.
Those are fine noms.
Thank you.
Thank you, Morgan, Keanu, and
Keanu for me,
Lauren,
dom.
thank you for taking
Did
your
they
place
really
in this
keep?
nomination.
I mean, I think they vote out Lauren over Keanu, but like, why?
Be the next house guest to be evicted.
Would they? No, they
You
wouldn't.
still have one last chance
I'm not
to
sure.
prove yourselves.
I feel like Morgan would want Lauren gone, regardless.
Competition.
Oh, it is 2-1 with the votes. No, it's
It'd be 1-1. It'd be Vince and Ava right now.
House guest
Vince.
compete
So it'd be
for
2-1.
power
They're not gonna vote.
It'd Vince, Ava, and Ashley. So Ashley would probably evict Lauren.
the two nominees.
They don't have it.
Stay with
Ava would obviously vote Keanu, and it would come down to Vince and Morgan. Morgan would have to talk to Vince.
Prove Keanu's cooked.
With Wegovy, I've lost 35 pounds.
I lost 46.
For the first time, I'm keeping the weight off.
You got this. I'm protecting my heart.
Wegovy is proven to lower the risk of major
Ava with the most clutch veto of all time. Ava wins. So Ava wins, takes off Lauren, and then Morgan has to put up Ashley or Vince. And then whoever gets put up goes home. That's kind of funny. Think about that, America.
What?
Ava veto takes off Lauren. She has to pick between Ashley and Vince.
No, because then Ashley goes. That's not funny.
That'd be kind of funny. Well, Keanu would go, I think. Yeah, I think it would still put out Keanu there, but Vince wouldn't go home. I think Vince would go home because it would be Ava, Lauren are the votes. Nah, Lauren probably votes out Keanu still. Yeah. I think Vince is Vince. Yeah, I don't know.
Did you know sun damage happens every day? Count on a lake.
What do you think about what Andy said about Morgan and Derek? You mean just Morgan being greater than Derek?
White cats. It's dermatologist approved.
I don't know.
And
I disagree, but it's funny. You know, I agree, but I disagree. You know. Ashley and Ava would vote out Vince over Keanu. I don't know if Ashley votes out Vince over Keanu. I don't even know if it's smart to do that even.
Gemini, is my houseplant leaning away because it hates me?
nothing personal. It's leaning away for more sunlight.
Come here, girl. Gemini, any pointers on my downward dog?
We get it. It's a Google Pixel 10 Pro from Verizon.
Oh, appreciate you.
What causes the curve? Is it Peyronie's disease? Is there somebody I can talk to or help?
I think Ashley was just too ready to vote out Keanu the previous vote. It's just like Vince. Vince might be one of the only people Ashley can beat in the end. I think Ashley probably should keep Vince, which is funny, but like, I think Ashley gets smoked by Keanu in the end, and Keanu's better at comps too, maybe just a little bit, but I think Ashley needs Vince in the final two maybe, because I think Ashley loses to Ava, and I think Ashley loses to Morgan for sure. Lauren, maybe there's a path there, because she would get like the Rachel, Will, Morgan votes, and then she just needs one more. But
Where do you want to get this? Whatever makes you more comfortable. I feel like this is kind of...
Rachel, Will, Ava, Morgan versus Keanu. I think Rachel votes. No, Rachel probably votes Ashley over Keanu, but I'm not even certain about that. Rachel's got a soft spot for Keanu. I don't know, y'all. Like, I think she'd vote Ashley, but I was to send you a link. Where should I? Maybe Patreon. Maybe I don't know. I don't look at anything. What is it?
When you don't use vents, dryer heat can be a real monster. Next. It turns clothes into static
It's a
magnets.
YouTube video link.
Dryer heat static ruin your style.
Yeah, just send it to me on Instagram. When's the BB Can rewatch will start? Probably this weekend,
If you want static resistant
I would think. Morgan just comp out at this point. I think everyone can though. I mean, Morgan, Vince, and Keanu all can comp out. Lauren can comp out. Basically everyone but Ashley and Ava. How's the law school workload? It's a lot, but it's not that stressful. It's just a lot of busy work, basically. All right, closing chat. That was weird though. Why did they do that as an HOH comp? Is the veto gonna be Booth?
Yeah, they just showed it.
Why?
They showed it with the commercial. I don't know.
Why are they flipping it? It's so weird.
Already tonight, Kelly was evicted from the Big Brother house. Then Morgan became the new head of household. She then put Keanu and Lauren.
God, double eviction vetoes or HOH feels so good.
Will face off in the power veto.
I don't even know what the stress is of like, you know.
You don't want to.
Yeah.
Or
Basically.
both
Oh, is this like
in place. Thus returns
this is gonna be like A B C probably. How fast can you find it?
House guests.
No, it looks like a true or
It's now
false.
time for the power of veto competition.
Probably, yeah.
The winner of the power of veto can use it to remove one of the two nominees from the
I like how
chalkboard.
much they're like explaining the rules of normal Big Brother.
I know, what the fuck?
They've
They
never
have so
played.
much time. They have another 40
Master
minutes. They're scrambling.
Find. And here's how it works. As
Well,
you
they're gonna do a
know,
long ass
the
interview. They're gonna do
masters
unlocked
have been
teasing.
watching you all season long, and recently, the government has recovered video footage of him in the Big Brother house doing just that. You are about to be shown 7 images from these video clips. In each image, the
I
mastermind
will
is
say
hidden.
Morgan's body language for
Your
every comp is
mission
always
is
like
to
written.
identify
I think that
where he
contributes a
is
lot to
in
her
either
She's
section A, B,
like
or
looks
C.
relaxed.
The
She
house
never
guest
looks
with
relaxed.
the most correct answers
She's
after
mewing.
7 images
Love it.
will win the golden
Why does
power
Ava look
veto.
uninterested?
Does everyone understand the rules?
This is so weird. The booth
Good.
veto.
Then
They've
here
done shit like this
is your
before, man.
first
Have they?
image.
I mean, they can do whatever they want. They did it harder. Oh,
So
like
you're
this?
looking for it is
What are they
this.
looking for?
It's B.
You literally said that. How crazy.
Is the mastermind in section A, B, or
More
C?
Ashley doesn't even know. She's guessing.
Answers, please. Lock in your
Girl, oh, she
answers.
couldn't put on her glasses?
Answers are locked.
Where's her glasses?
The correct
Ashley.
answer is B.
Yeah,
You
Ashley.
all got it right. You all receive 1 point. Reset house
Does
guests.
she have contacts maybe?
Here is your next image.
Oh, she can't see for shit.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
I think it's
C. Right there, I see him. Behind the chair.
yeah. Is it?
I'm so much better at these when I
Is
was
the
gonna say A
mastermind in
too.
section A, B, or C?
C, Ashley, C.
Ashley's got no idea.
Answers.
I like the idea that Ashley's just guessing.
She keeps going like
Answers
that.
are locked. The correct answer is C. Everyone
I
gets
like this
1
version
point.
of the
How
comp.
far away is this
I-
from you guys?
Reset house guests.
It's pretty far.
It looks like it's far.
It's not a
And the-
huge
and the
screen
TV
either.
is probably the size of this.
Is
Really?
image
It's probably a
number
50
3.
inch. Like, it's not big.
It is.
A.
Yeah, he's in the hammock. Well, they already said did B and C, so by default.
Oh.
Is the
Is this too
mastermind in
easy?
section
We're gonna go to
A,
tiebreaker?
B, or C? Answers.
I assume the last one's gonna be
Ashley
impossible.
wins. Ashley uses it on Keanu.
Answers.
You
They
think?
they put
The
Ava
correct
up.
answer is
Lauren
A.
goes.
Everyone got it right. Everyone gets
I don't think Ashley would use it.
She would.
reset house guests.
A girl can dream.
Here is image number 4.
Yeah, this one's hard. It's C.
C.
He's in the bathtub.
Is the mastermind in section
Why are they making
A,
it so
B,
easy?
or C?
I don't know.
Answers, please. Lock in your answers.
A 5-way tiebreaker. I've never seen something like
Answers
that.
are locked. The correct answer is C.
Yeah, because they usually do this competition with who gets it first.
Reset house guests.
They usually do a buzzer for this one. Not like this.
Here is image number 5.
They usually do 7 images, so we'll see. C.
Yeah. It doesn't help that they put him in the same spot every time. Like he's just. Oh, there's Vince. All right.
B or C? Answers, please. Lock in
So
your
Lauren's still perfect, right?
answers are
Yeah.
locked.
Lauren and Keanu.
The correct
Yep.
answer is
So Lauren, Keanu, Morgan, Ashley.
Ashley
or Vince
have perfect scores.
gets a point. Reset house.
I mean, Vince doesn't care. He's over the moon.
Oh, come on.
Here is
Come on,
image
Morgan.
number 6.
Oh, come on, Keanu, actually. I'm for B.
Where is he?
To the top, behind, like, the bombs or something.
Keanu got it. All right, there goes Lauren.
Does it?
Is the mastermind in
I
section
think that
A,
probably means
B,
Lauren's
or C?
evicted
So
right now.
It's Morgan Keanu now. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, fuck.
Ashley's
Fuck,
just
fuck.
shuffling him.
Lock in your answer. Answers are locked.
Oh my
Keanu,
god.
beat him, please. Please, come on, God.
What
I'm
do
so
you
sorry.
get?
Rooting for the comp beast. Who am I?
He's not even. I think Morgan's kind of established herself,
As we go into
at least on his level.
last image, reset house
But they
guests.
don't know that they're who they're tied with right now or anything, right?
The
And Keanu, he's just really hoping it's over.
Answers, please.
Does she throw it?
Lock in your answer.
Why would she?
Answers are locked.
She wants Lauren evicted, and it's like, sorry, this wasn't supposed to happen.
Which means we have the top.
She's like, oh, this wasn't supposed to happen to Vince.
I feel like that would be a bit too cute, but like,
Take down your answers.
What does Morgan do?
Grab your
all right. So what are they gonna ask?
Look, she's always ready though.
The answer will be a number.
How long was the HOH comp? Maybe.
Closest to the correct number without going over will win the golden power veto.
Without going
If
over.
you both go over, the person closest to the correct number will win. Rounded to the nearest second. How long was the Mystere Express competition from when the train
He's thought about this.
until the moment Catherine hit the ground?
1800.
The new HOH.
Yeah,
No,
he.
that's so quick.
Well, you
Wait,
practice.
oh, that's the
That's that wall. You practice that
No,
one.
wait. But that's wrong.
Mystere Express competition.
60 minutes, 60 second, 3600.
Catherine hit the ground making grits.
She did what? An hour and a half?
It's about an hour
2
and a half.
hours? An hour and a half, so that's 60, 90 times 60. No.
1500. It could be pretty close. Keanu might be a little over.
We need an answer.
Morgan's doing math. Good for Keanu prepping, even if he's
No,
wrong.
wait.
See the answer.
Oh, okay, she's gonna win.
The correct answer is
Not even close.
4,481 seconds, which means congratulations, Keanu.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
He jumped over the booth.
I would have jumped over it.
Good for him.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'm like, babe, 90 times 60 is way over.
It's half an hour.
Why did she put 120? Was she thinking of minutes?
It's just you.
But wait, did you see though? She like cheered when
She
Julie said
did.
the answer. She threw it. 120 seconds?
I thought it
Babe,
was.
that's 2 minutes. She threw it.
I think she might have thrown it. She might have also been like a "I'm so stupid" kind of ending.
No.
We've seen a lot of people panic and put stupid
She
answers.
wrote not Morgan.
I wouldn't put it past her. Is there a reason why we have so much faith in Morgan?
Oh wait, who's he gonna use?
He's gonna use it on
He takes
himself.
himself off.
Oh, he's
And
on the
now,
block.
and
Yeah.
now
Guys,
Morgan.
I'm sorry, this is so hard. I don't know how you guys do this in my house.
Do you think she threw it?
I think she threw it.
No. Why would she take so long to throw it? Yeah. Why would she do math for an hour and then land on 120?
We were out there for 2 hours? No, or almost.
Yeah. He prepped his answer. He just. It's hard to have a perception of time, I guess.
Wait, I thought it was 60 minutes, and then I think I was like 60 minutes. How many to seconds? So I was like 60 seconds.
60 minutes is.
So that's 3,600.
Yeah.
An hour.
I don't think she threw it. I think she couldn't do the math, panicked, and put a stupid number. And she wanted to like lean lower rather than higher, so she wouldn't go over. I don't know how you can say she threw that after what we watched on screen of her freaking out writing and Julie rushing her.
That's the Wi-Fi encoded.
Yeah, that is. Damn.
You think Vince threw it? Maybe.
Cookies at this rate.
No,
I wouldn't put it past
we're
Vince.
watching the Hunger Games. I have 4. Cory, we're watching the Hunger Games tonight if you want to join.
I'll sit here.
He said no.
No, I'll sit out here. I assume we're watching it out here, right?
Yeah.
But wait, when are you gonna start it? It's gonna be late. It's gonna be 11.
Oh.
True, maybe we can save it. Or we watch it over there.
She should be cooked Ava replacement. I think Lauren's evicted. Which, you know, I don't. Losing Lauren and Kelly is not that bad. Ava's the last one left.
She's got. Lauren was destined for like.
6th.
Yeah. It's. Yeah.
I'm telling you, there's like a certain flow to a Big Brother season. It's always the same. Like, think about the 7th placers. Blue, Leah, Kelly. Yeah, it adds up. Are there Lauren stands like that? If they had flipped it, Keanu would have been HOH. Yeah, probably.
Keanu, what the fuck? That was crazy.
Does Keanu stay over Lauren there?
No, Keanu goes.
I don't know.
Vince does
I
not
think-
keep- Vince does not keep Keanu.
Yeah, you're right. I think Vince.
Vince
Yeah.
does not
I think
keep
he
Keanu.
needed that. What are your comps?
When I was eliminated on the in the double.
Yeah. Because we saw the ball pit for sure.
Of dedication. Over 100 years dedicated to the art of engineering. And the ambition
Oh my god.
to move this country
Oh,
forward.
heart.
Current eligible GMC owners get 0%
It's beating so fast.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think I would give her some grace for the math. Like, even me in America, like, doing the math backwards is harder than doing it forward.
I think she said it was in. She thought it was in minutes, maybe, and so she put 2 hours.
I think she just panicked. But, like, it's not that crazy. Like, everyone panics. Like, Felicia and Bowie, like, you know, Angela put a ridiculous answer last year.
Veto and will likely use it to take himself off the block. So, who will go
This is the danger of keeping Keanu. Like,
in the living room?
y'all,
Down someone else, right? While they're on
at
the
this point,
block.
if Keanu
Yeah,
wins,
it
it's their
happens,
fault.
and it
And they
usually
get
doesn't end well.
yeah.
It's time
Thanks,
to
Andy.
begin the veto meeting, so please gather in the living room.
25 minutes left. Yeah.
Lauren, oh, she should be
Long ass
scrambling.
interview.
Now she knows who's going.
I'm here.
Yeah, just knowing 3600s
Ava's
an hour is
already
helpful.
crying.
Keanu, as winner of the power veto, you may remove
Yeah.
yourself or your fellow nominee from the chopping block, or you may leave the nominations in place.
Unlocked for sure.
Please
That's
head
an
to the front
option.
of the living room
James Gunn, yep.
and give everyone your decision.
First and foremost, I want to say, God, I missed you so much.
He's so
That's not
annoying.
a surprise. I'm gonna use it on myself.
All right, thank you. Have a seat on the couch. Morgan, as head of household,
Can't
you
be.
must now name a
Why do you
replacement
stand up at the
and
front?
Gotta be
please
Ava, right?
stand
Did Julie tell him to? Usually you're supposed to just stand up.
You know, I don't like
and
her,
make
but I
your
like her face
replacement
card.
nomination.
We spoke before in the deliberation. Ava, I love you. If you could just take a seat. Heart emoji.
Heart emoji is so disrespectful.
Morgan.
Ava, thank you
Ashley
for
is now
your
Ava's
service,
number one.
Lauren. I'll be back for the
Yes,
second
by
power
process of
veto
elimination. Yeah.
in just a few minutes.
There you go. Ashley stands. We got that.
I love that I'm a pretty
Up
crier.
next, Ava
I was not
Quinlan,
cursed with
who
the
will be the
look.
next house guest to leave the Big Brother house.
I'm a
The
really
second
ugly
live
crier.
vote in Eviction next. Stay with
I want
us.
to see you cry.
I don't think I've seen you cry like that.
Don't try.
I know. I'm like, what you're saying now. I'm curious.
It's not that hard. Talk about civil procedure.
Lauren, scramble. Pull everyone aside.
Cat Dunn responded to my comment saying, I don't think she threw it. Saying, nah, as a fellow dumbass, I would have gotten that wrong under pressure too.
I've got this then.
New number 7 Future New Night Serum with Night Active Peptacology. Works with your skin to reverse visible signs of skin damage. Don't regret, just reverse.
You've got a big day, and you need to smell fresh. That's why the all-new Unstoppables gives your clothes a 24-hour non-stop freshness. So no matter how long the
I do respect Keanu having an answer prepped because like we all had answers prepped for certain things. The wall was one we all had. Pressure cooker we all had, or at least I had.
Felicia did. That's why she put that as the.
Oh, she put the pressure cooker one.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't.
No, she put. What did she put?
Because she had a criminally, she had a super long answer for Zombie Week.
She put.
There's nothing that makes sense for that. If she was talking about the whole jury
she
phase,
48,000.
she said like 6 weeks, right?
She did 48.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, she had put like a super crazy number.
She did
I remember
48,000, and I think that was the pressure cooker time.
I think she did
In
6.
seconds. Because how
Yeah.
long was the pressure cooker? 13 hours.
by lunchtime, I definitely have body.
I think she did like 6 weeks. Was Zombie Week was 6 weeks, which it felt like it.
Yeah, she did 48,000 because we did pressure cooker for almost 13.
So she put a number way too. Yeah, she wrote. I think you're wrong because she put a number that was way too big, not way too small.
Yeah,
But pressure cooker is shorter than Zombie Week.
but she did it in seconds.
Oh, so she was just wrong in every
I
element.
think she did like 13 by 60 minutes. 13 hours times 60 times 60.
Shout out to Bowie J.
Isn't that around like 48?
You're gonna say those numbers again, but 60 times 60 is 3600. Actually, um, I don't know. Ashley for HOH. It's gonna be a Vince HOH. Can we stop pretending? I guess Keanu's eligible, right? A Keanu HOH would be fun. Could Ava go home? Vince and Keanu a Victor? Keanu would not do that. Keanu's been dying to evict Lauren for a while. A Vince HOH would be hilarious. Oh my god. Who would Morgan make him put up? Make him put up Keanu and Ava,
Morgan
probably?
getting rid of Lauren is so good for her game. Lauren is like a really good
Yeah, no.
competitor.
Morgan needed to win that.
She's Vince's like number one. He had to get rid of her. Now her competition is Ava and Ashley and Vince and
Keanu.
Keanu.
Who she all controls.
Well, Keanu's the problem for her now.
Keanu's the problem, but like I don't know. Keanu can't keep winning competitions, you know?
You think Vince gets top 3 and cuts Morgan? Here's what I'll say.
That would
Vince,
be the goal for him.
I think Vince absolutely knows he'll lose to Morgan and knows if he cuts Morgan. I actually think it's more possible than you'd think if Vince cutting Morgan, because it's so clear cut he loses to Morgan, and he in his own head he's saying Morgan's convinced me to do everything. You know what I mean? I think like that actually is not total fan fiction. You know what I mean? It depends who's if it's like Ava is that other person where he thinks he can beat Ava, maybe, or Ashley, maybe. I could see Vince taking Ashley to the end and then losing to Ashley, which would be funny because Morgan's not voting for Vince once Vince cuts her. Here's the thing though, Vince probably convinces himself that he can't beat anyone, and then he'd rather take Morgan. So Vince is 0 HOHs, Morgan's at 5 or 6.
Hello again, house guests. Ava, Lauren, in just a few moments, your housemates will cast their votes to evict live. But before they do, you each have a final chance to sway their votes with one brief
Oh, Lauren eviction speech. This is about a hit.
Oh, we've never. Oh, it's Ava
Hi, house
picking.
guests. Hey, Julie. Shout out to my parents. Love you guys. I'm crying right now. Not because I'm on the block, but because of who I'm on the block next to. Coming into this house, being different and like kind of weird. There is one woman who has accepted me since day one and has been my very good friend in this house. And however you vote, I understand. I'd love a vote from you guys for me. It's a game, but I'm very blessed to
Yeah,
have
Lauren
her.
had a big moment this
And I've heard
episode. Good for
people
her.
have said she's a
But
really cool chick, and she's not boring. She's really cool, and I can't wait to hang out with her in New York. New York.
Thank you,
Lauren.
Ava. Lauren?
Oh, she lives in New York. She wants to move to
Well,
New
I
York.
wasn't gonna cry until Ava said something. First of all, shout out to my friends and family at home. I love and miss you so much. I will make you proud. House guest, this has been an honor, like an absolute honor to play this game. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. I love each and every one of you. And if you see it in your game to keep me safe, then I will do whatever I can to, benefit your game. But I'm not gonna say bad thing about this girl right here, because she's one of my favorite people. But I love you guys.
Thank you, Lauren. Thank you both. All right, everyone, it's now time for the live
yeah.
voting to begin. Morgan, as current head of household, you're not allowed to vote. And as always,
Say what you will about Lauren, like
one at a
she
time,
really
the
cares.
rest of you will
It
enter
doesn't
the
manifest in her gameplay.
to evict. And for this eviction, it will only take 2 votes.
But I do appreciate how much
Only two.
she
Your votes,
cares.
please go in the diary room.
That like a lot of people don't clear that bar for me. I know it's a low bar, but a lot of people don't clear it.
Does he want it to stay that way? Hello, Vince.
Hey, Julie.
Please cast your vote.
Ooh, this is interesting actually.
I vote to evict Ava.
Yeah,
Morgan's gotta win this season.
Thank you.
he's trying to protect the jury vote
I'm
here.
sorry. Trying to, getting Vince to put up
Ashley isn't
Lauren
alone
and
with
then
either nominee.
Yeah.
Who does she think is the bigger threat?
I need a Ashley Morgan final two.
Ashley, please cast your vote to evict.
I sadly vote to evict Lauren. Shout out mom and dad.
She did not revoke her release. Vince would not be shouting her out on live eviction night.
Morgan is.
You would have seen in the house. I don't think you can do that.
Wanting revenge
I think when you sign your release, there's no like revoking allowed.
But he and Ava have had a rocky relationship as well. What will he do? Keanu, congratulations again on winning that POV.
Mama J, I didn't think I was going to see you today.
Please evict.
I vote to evict Lauren.
Okay.
Victoria, happy birthday. I love you. Vicky, I love you.
Victoria, happy birthday!
Ashley was very sadly to evict Lauren. Lauren's nice, you know.
Yeah.
Her crime is being terrible casting. It's not anything more than that, you know.
House guests, just a reminder, when I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will have just a few moments to say goodbye and walk out the front
At least
door.
she's 30.
By a vote of 2-1, Lauren, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Morgan orchestrated that.
Yeah, I mean, she.
See, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't want to go on this show because all that, like I'd be like, why are you guys touching me? Leave me out of the house. Like, I'm sorry, like I can't.
I'm so sorry.
You love you. We're gonna our Southern Belle, baby.
Love you guys.
Hell no. Bye.
Oh, I'd be so
They
pissed.
So mad.
butchered this song on the episode. They put this weird beat over it.
Yo, we up. Molly made the cheerleading team. Whew.
That's huge
It's-
for her middle school.
It's big. You guys forget, like, you guys don't know the highs and lows of middle school cheerleading. From 7 to 3 men down to 3 to 2. Is this how it goes?
Oh, Morgan's locked in.
Oh my god, this is intimate.
You're the only girl remaining on the left wall. The only person.
Oh my god.
I really want a Vince HOH. It'd be so funny. Lauren can't even answer questions from Julia.
Still after 2 minutes.
Only 6:51.
You survived the block earlier tonight because you won your safety in the blockbuster. You got nominated again and evicted.
Yes.
Why? Why do you think?
I honestly don't know. I feel like I'm still winded from the blockbuster. I'm still out of breath.
You earned it.
Yes. Yeah. You know, I don't know. I guess Morgan's a really, really strong competitor, and I think she has a really good chance of winning this game.
You had a final two deal with Vince,
I did.
and yet you were on the block earlier tonight under his watch as HOH.
Yeah.
Do you think he had your best interest?
Morgan probably next to be voted out. If Keanu's
It's
targeting
a
Morgan,
tricky
he
situation.
better
I
fucking put Vince on the
like to
block.
think so.
You know what I mean?
I
You can't leave Vince off the block to take down Morgan.
I feel like if I went home because I was too trusting or had too much faith in people, then I guess that's a better way of going home. I guess if that makes sense.
What do you think of Vince right now?
You know, Vince is a great guy, and we came into this game together, and it's honestly, it's just a game at the end of the day, so there's no hard feelings. But we'll see.
You and Morgan both spent the past.
I still don't know how she was cast. Yes, you do.
For Vince's.
You absolutely know how she was cast.
Despite that, you remained steadfast in your commitment to the final two with Vince.
Yeah.
But I do hear you.
I don't know. I really trusted like his word when he told me that I was safe week after week, so I continued to like give him that.
I think showman's bait is a little not the way I would phrase it.
But yeah, I don't know.
If you could go back, would you do anything differently?
She's gonna say I don't know.
Oh, I've thought about this a million times, Miss Julie. I think, you know, I think the actions that I have done in the house have gotten me to this point, and I got farther than I honestly thought that I would. So you know, at the end of the day, I wouldn't change anything.
You're a big fan of Big Brother.
Huge fan.
What was the hardest part about playing?
I just hope Lauren has a good support system because for the fandom response to you to be why was she cast must feel horrible. Yeah. But like you could say that about everyone. Vince is suffering the consequences of his own actions, but he needs a good support system too. So does Morgan, so does Ava, so does Rachel. You know, like it's not easy on anybody. I think Keanu probably will get off the easiest.
incredibly blessed to have had this experience.
Ashley probably will get off fine, even Morgan. But she's got a little bit of drama with the Vince stuff.
Sunday, September 28th, when you and the rest of the jury crown a winner.
Kelly, all these people, like whether it's their fault or not, everyone needs a good support system coming off of Big Brother. Who's my winner pick at this point? I think it has to be Morgan. And Morgan could go home next week really easily. It's just like she's clearly the best jury threat, and she's the best or second best competitor, and she has a ride or die, maybe two. Like positionally, Morgan's the best. I think right now the order would have to be Morgan then Keanu in terms of who's most likely to win. Will is gonna have it the easiest. Yeah, Will's not gonna have too tough of a time leaving. It also helps when you're like older and you're not as like prone to be chronically online. I mean, Will has a podcast.
He's gonna go back to his life and his family. Like,
Yeah, Will's not trying to be an influencer, you know.
other people like have been on TikTok live every single day since they left the house.
So Adrian was on with Will's chocolate drop on TikTok Live. Yeah, it was recommended to me on YouTube.
Get better results than hand washing with your dishwasher and Cascade Platinum.
Want Vince gone, but only Ava puts him up.
With temperatures up to 140
Yeah, but in the final five, the veto can force someone up super easily.
Load pots, pans, and tableware
But
at the bottom with plastic and glass.
Ashley kind of has everyone but Vince now. But Ashley might not have a jury vote. We'll see. You just never know. But like, there's always kind of an inverse thing of like, if everyone wants to bring you to the end, that's sometimes a bad sign. The thing is, Vince might get no votes, and like I think Ashley has a shot against Keanu. You know what I mean? Like, what if Rachel will vote for Ashley, and what like Ava doesn't like Keanu? Maybe Ava votes Ashley, even if she also doesn't like. I could see her getting the votes there. I think in a weird way, Ashley can't be in the end against Morgan and Ava are her two worst outcomes. Ava is impossible, I think. Ashley cannot beat Ava.
Things move fast in the modern workforce. I'm at University of Phoenix, where I learn skills in core
Yeah, I think Morgan could vote
right away. Earn career
Ashley over Keanu.
not years at University of Phoenix. My kids can't hide anything,
I think Ashley is probably the third most likely winner.
especially when they've been using
I think right now it would be like Ashley's third, Ava's fourth, Vince's fifth. I just don't see how Vince gets the votes at this point. He can maybe get Laura and Morgan. Maybe a respect vote from Rachel if she thinks his game. Like, maybe Rachel will Morgan Lauren, but like someone else is going to have to evict Morgan for Vince to get her vote. It's a very interesting endgame. I'll give it that. This has been one of the better endgames we've had in years. You don't think Keanu would vote for Vince? Yeah. Keanu's probably as much of a lock to vote for Vince. It's better Final Five than last season. Last season's Final Five was diabolical. I mean, there was no drama. The drama was, will someone cut Chelsea? And everyone knew the answer was no. This would be a dream Final Five if we swapped Ava for Rachel. It'd be pretty good. But how would that happen?
Tomorrow night at 8, 7 Central, Taylor and Derek will be
Final episode of Unlocked, interesting. I thought we had 2 more episodes, but
inaugural season
someone's going to have to figure that out.
and they will be joined once again by a special celebrity mystery guest. The clues to their identity dropped a few days ago, and here they are once again. Take a
So what are the clues? It's Guardians of the Galaxy. What are the other two?
I can tell you about this celebrity mystery guest.
Oh, it's a bird, it's a plane, Superman.
Oh, but what's the peace one?
I don't know what the peace one is.
Of the Galaxy trilogy, and now he's the co-head of DC Studios.
Peacemaker. Okay.
Directed this summer
That's the John Cena one, right?
Superman and the Peacemaker series. Please welcome James Gunn.
You know, they're so glad he came out as a super fan.
Oh, they were desperate. They probably were like sending emails to all
Heard
these
about the
celebrities.
show, and we're like, what? James Gunn watches the show? He's a big director.
I'm so excited to be here. I mean, the only thing that really stinks about being here is I was a big Lauren fan, so I don't know if I can ever do this show again because another one of my
Red flags.
Yeah, what was
We were off to a bad start.
So then your feelings about double eviction night?
I hate it. It's the worst thing that's ever happened.
Well,
to
you
Big
hate it.
Brother.
You hate it now.
I like Keanu too, so I was a little bit scared tonight. You know.
Okay, so they were
Who in the Supreme Court like Survivor? Is it Ketanji Brown Jackson?
Well, I think so. I liked Vince a lot, but he lost.
There's no way it's like Clarence Thomas.
What did he do that lost you?
Well, I wish he was just taking his game into his own hands a little bit more. I wish he was making bolder choices. He seems to be like he's suddenly being led around by Morgan more than he should if he's
I'm
gonna
like,
win this
Vince
game.
looks like
Well,
he
like
likes to
Kelly
do like
said,
stuff
Morgan
like
Morgan looks
Of course, he's a casual. You think he's watching feeds?
like
You
that
have a
kind of
lot on
shit.
your plate.
But it's
We should name,
just
okay,
it's
you're co-running
interesting
DC
how
Studios.
people are focusing more
Peacemaker
on
season
like
2 is
how he's
airing
being
right
led around
now.
as opposed
You
to
just announced the
she's
follow-up to
being
Superman,
like
Man
instead
of
of
Tomorrow
praising
is
like
coming out.
which you will
that she's
post right
controlling
and
him.
direct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Big Brother, you're a super fan. It's a big commitment. We're on 3 times a week. We got live feeds 24/7. How do you find the time?
It's the most important thing in my life. So, Big Brother,
That's funny.
you guys know, you all know, Big Brother comes first.
Now there is a smart man.
Yeah,
I like his energy.
I
like,
love
that's
yeah.
all. It's all very important. I'm not saying that
James Gunn listening to Taryn's live feed update on set.
I love Superman. I love Man of Tomorrow. I love all of them. But I really love Big Brother, and that's what's most important.
What season did you start
He's
watching?
like 25 Cory's my favorite.
No, yeah, I've been watching since one.
They
They asked me
They're
the
like,
other day
have
what
you
my
guys
favorite
saw the
seasons
first
were, and
season ever? And they were just
it's two. Okay,
Me too. Me
Dr.
too.
Lou,
screwed up not asking him a Big Brother comics question.
Six.
Janelle, superstar, like super fan of Janelle, and then 16 and 24, which is Derek and Taylor, my two favorite players of all time,
Oh.
Who you're working with.
who I get to work
Damn,
with.
that guy's got
Boo.
range. I mean, he
Thought
knows
everybody liked
Taylor.
Dr. Will.
Jealous because
Huh?
Taylor wrote
I
me
thought
on
everybody liked
Instagram.
Dr. Will.
Oh, he's
You
great.
like Dr. Will?
We started chatting, and she's like,
All
"Hey,
the
will
people
you
that you
maybe
know,
come and do the show?"
she
And I was like,
comp these. She had
"Absolutely."
like the
Are you
comp
kidding
record
me?
of
Oh
everything.
my God.
Yeah.
All right.
2, 6,
First
16,
question
24. I mean, those are some of the most casual seasons of all time. 24 is a bit of an exception, but like he's going on unlocked. He also likes Taylor. Like that's been established.
Let's take a look at this
Wait,
person.
some goofy ass shit's about to go down.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oh, her new movie.
This
Is
is
it?
our season, right?
Yes.
That's the best one I think I've ever.
This was our double eviction, right?
She's
No,
unstoppable.
babe, what do you mean?
Dancing
This is
like
just,
some
Wasn't our double eviction like the Chenbot memory comp?
No.
Okay. What am I thinking about?
I think we could do something with that
They just,
ADC.
they
We're gonna
released
have
her
to
comic
pay
with ours.
$50 for that character.
You know,
They released
I'm a
this
bad one
picture
about
when all of
cheering.
ours were released on Entertainment Weekly.
This is one of those moments where I fully believe you, but I will fact check.
You will. Chat, what do you think?
Chat.
Tomorrow. James
What a
Gunn is
charismatic interview between Julie and James Gunn. Good for Julie
It's
too.
gonna go another 20 minutes.
tomorrow night.
Oh, there's a jury house segment.
Where you open with Taylor and Derek.
Tonight?
Unlocked.
And there's so much going on.
That's good for us to talk about.
We're gonna take a visit at the jury house. See what's happening with Rachel and Will.
Yeah.
Big Brother fan favorite Brittany Haynes is gonna be there.
Brittany's
She's
back,
introduced
huge.
to the first ever BB Awards.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a lot of behind
That's a
the
great
scenes,
idea.
never before seen videos and a whole lot more. It's an absolute pleasure and honor to have you, James. Season 1 fan. Now that's
So happy.
diehard.
Dude, season 1 was crazy, yeah. It's weird. It's like
And with
anxiety,
that,
like in a
double
no
eviction night
competition.
comes to an end, but
Really?
there is
Yeah,
still
they're just
so
living in
much
the house.
game to be played.
And then
Pay
America
attention
votes
to
off
the
people,
coming
I think, one by
schedule
one.
changes. Tune in tomorrow night at 8, 7 Central for an action-packed Big Brother Unlocked. Then on
Tomorrow?
Sunday at 10, 9 Central, the mastermind takes over the game once again. Who will win head of household in his grueling test of endurance? And who will be
It's
nominated
endurance?
for eviction
The
in
HOH
the
comp?
mastermind
Congratulations,
semi-final?
Keanu.
Then on Wednesday,
I mean, Vince won the last one, so I think Vince has a great shot too.
Mastermind's month of mayhem continues
No
with a
way it's on
special
feeds. Don't
People
even.
keep
exclusive episode Vince
spinning
Love
discs,
Letter.
right? What other endurance comp can you think of?
Claiming the
It could be. It's just
Slip and slide?
and
Would that be
they
endurance?
wouldn't call that endurance. I don't think. I think it's gonna be the marshmallow.
live episode
They wouldn't do it 2 years back to back. I think it's gonna be discs.
They've been doing a lot of comps, repeating, like the binary bridge. Like they've done like weird comps back to back this season.
to a dramatic live
Special eviction. Okay,
will make it.
we're getting rid of 2 people this week. Makes sense.
Find out Thursday. For now, let's eavesdrop on the house guest. From outside the Big Brother house with James Gunn, I'm Julie Chen Moonves. Let's say it together.
Love one another.
Good night.
He's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Saying love one another to the Big Brother fan base is so funny. the split house. Here we go. Keanu and Ava. I mean, God, Vince keeps getting away with it, and people are like, don't credit that to Vince. It's not Vince's doing, but this is very Jackson and Holly esque.
Well, she's a lawyer, and her whole thing
Just
is
a lot of if Vince wins again, like they can go back to back for a while.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. You can tell. You can tell she's playing.
But clearly, yeah, definitely Hey Bub, but you know.
I love that. That's the best thing to
I'm
do.
like, okay, I'll play.
That's what they make you
He's
do.
never seen.
That's what they say to do in the courtroom, huh?
He's never seen League of
See you on
Blonde.
Patreon? Yeah, we'll be on. We're gonna take maybe 2 to 3